Here I got my beautiful pen. My dream, man. See? When I put this... Actually, there is nothing related to web that I will go through it. Yeah, I just talk about the, Wolfram Alpha. I mean, I can go and, show the, kind of Wolfram Alpha engine. Of course, because, my videos are consecutive videos, one after another, so it relates. So I just want to show you this Wolfram Alpha engine that you go here, and as a student, when you sign in, I mean, not as a student, you are interested in math, you're welcome. And, the only thing is I need to motivate myself no matter what. If I'm gonna work as right now my level in I just started, right, in in this application, when I just bring this here, my face, in the here is just so awesome. It shows blacksmith. I need to improve my rate. I don't want to be blacksmith. I want to be engineer. Anyway, I just want to show this, and then, yeah, I mean, it's amazing. This Wolfram Alpha, you just go and let's sign in, because I'm studying, right? I'm studying, and let's sign in. I mean, and I put my password, and here I go and sign in. I'll go through, there is a little bit of skill how to, write there and get the answer. I mean, here, just I sign in. Give your brain a quick workout with Wolfram problem generator. Of course, it's great. This is it. And the other thing that I just want to go through it in this video is going to be, actually, there are awkward moments of my life. I just show a picture that I was drinking beer. Oh my gosh, that's an awkward thing. Then I put the picture, because, my Facebook cover, I put the first picture that I edited with writing, because here I like to, I'll bring this, here, and then here I'll go through this, capture thing. Of course, I can do a lot of beautiful things. I mean, I can show whatever appears in a screen with this shape, when I'm bringing this up and editing, and, when I full screen this, with that option, you can see me with the, if I do this, you can see all this thing with the camera, but I will not do this. I will go just pure my face, I don't want my face, just my face, front of my face. I'm gonna do the calculation, so I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna use the, the whole face, and then I need to use, you should not see this actually. I don't know, maybe, I don't know if you see it. I need to think what I was doing. This thing, so it's not up here. Anyway, I just want to go over proof of, yeah, actually, because I just tried to use this pen, and it's amazing. The first one was I used it for putting an awkward picture of drinking beer, because, first of all, it's worth a beautiful girl that you want to save her from drinking beer. I mean, drinking beer is not good, smoking is not good, but sometimes you are trying to change that person as much as you can, but you need to, there is some limit. Then you need to stop, because you can't change people as long as they don't understand that beer is not good, smoking is not good. and a lot of bad things is not good. So I drink beer because of helping her, but that's the not meaning. Sometimes, even sometimes it's math, it's totally math, that you should, for some limit, the limit, you just travel to some point, but you're not getting to the point, you're not becoming a drinker, you're just traveling to that point, to the y goes to that point, x, your variable, you're drinking beer, but the y, that the result is different. The y is gonna get the beer. Wow, that's the problem. And the third picture was about the sequence, because in arithmetic sequence, when we want to write the let's go with this color. I mean, if this is full screen, it's getting out of it, right? What I was doing, can I write it right now? If I make this full screen, so it's gonna be the thing. How can I hide this? I mean, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna choose this, right? Okay, it's gonna write. Okay, this is gone. Go to capture. How is this gonna go? Anyway, I have no idea. I need to. Okay. The thing was, I just want to go over that. The thing was a of n for arithmetic sequences, a of 1 plus what plus what, a of n. What was the arithmetic? Arithmetic was like this, right? It was a of n, a of first, n minus 1d, right? Yeah. That's why I was thinking, I think, yeah, I put it on my pictures, right? It was in one of my pictures in arithmetic sequence, because I just always like to go through the proof of them. But then I wrote it like this, I like to see if a of n is equal a of m, any number that you're gonna start, n minus m d. I mean, if the thing is being creative. Right now I just see that this color is so not, dependent on, okay. I mean, being creative, but right now I just want to talk about this derivative of inverse function. I mean, it's on a book, but after 6 times I learned it how to really do it. And I will go with this blue color. Okay. The inverse function, when you want to prove it, for example, at the f minus 1 at a prime of it is going to be limit, and you need to see this as a function, and these are the skills, when you just put the as 1, you put the m, so in your brain you should see this as a function, no matter what. The inverse function is a function, right? So when you see it as a function, you just write the limit when you touch it as a function. This is so beautiful. I mean, it's going to be minus 1 of course, x, right? Because it's a function. It's minus 1x is the function, is the y. That's the thing. And it's going to be minus, again, it's the function at that point. And because x is the, minus a. And x minus travels to a. So, I mean, this is very nice because here, you know that if f of minus a is going to be some b, and f of minus 1x is going to be some a, so this limit is going to be equal, you substitute y minus b, and for x, it's the function. So f of x, x is going to be f of what? Y. This is a tricky part. When f of minus 1x is y, so f of y is equal x. This is the tricky part of the calculation. I'm going to use this again. So that was the thingy minus b, the f of the a is going to be f of b, right? F of, again, because for this one, again, I need to use this color. Again, for this one, you use, because of this here, this 2 here gives us that there. So b is gonna, f of b is gonna be a. So f of b here, and then I can't remember what I write here, so I'm gonna clean all these things. You can go back and review what I wrote it. And I use this, kind of, I use this, I'm gonna learn how to clean this faster. It's kind of taking time to clean all this board. It's like, class. Okay. So, I would write this, so, I just did it 6 times. That's what I remember. So, f minus 1 at point A, prime of it is the limit of what? What all those substitution that we did was y minus b. This is IQ, you need to remember what you wrote there. But based on the networking and that knowledge, like chess, then this one is going to be f of y minus b, f of b, when y travels to b. And this limit is going to be 1 over, all this proof is in a book. I'm not doing anything kind of magical. F of minus 1 over f of b over y minus b when y travels to b. And this is equal 1 over f prime of b, because this is a definition of derivative based on y and b. Then you can put f prime of, instead of b, we can put plus minus 1a. Why? Because this way you're getting to the beautiful kind of shape of, oh, great, it's done. I just learned, it's there, the gun. So you learn that derivative of inverse function is 1 over f prime of f minus 1 over a. Same number. You inverse, you just find what is the you need to find the f prime, then you need to substitute this f of minus 1a to that f prime to get the derivative of inverse function at that point. That was the proof. And again, I just said, I just did on my Facebook. I drink. I need to go with this color. Maybe. And again, you need to have IQ which color go at that point, because audience is waiting, and they're just waiting and they don't want to see stupid. So the drink is, I drink I do drinking, right? But my purpose, the result, was not drinking. The result was helping. So that picture that I used, this pen, was not about, I drink. You can, drinking, right? This drink doesn't mean that I want to have a drink in this variable. I don't want to help. I want to help the guy that I'm drinking not to drink. It's gonna be like this. I do this, I drink a little bit, but then the drinking will go to 0, right? Drinking go to 0, and from here, when that guy get to the help of some point, right, the drinking will go to 0, and the time, maybe the drinking goes to 0 for help goes up. I need to see a function that when the help goes up, the drinking goes to 0. Maybe here this goes up and this goes down. Anyway, I'm just, the thing is, I just want to put the, so that was about that picture. Then I just said about the a of n is equal a of 1 n minus 1 to d, but you can change that 1 to m, any number that you want to start. Doesn't mean that number should be 1, right? Then if it's going to, you start from 0, so this is going to be 0, then you just substitute and you learn about this skill. Again, it's math skill. Then when I just proved that derivative of inverse function, the thing was, you need to see it as a function. We learned that f of mine, again, it is really hard and tricky of understanding this and seeing this as, function. When you wrote it, it's IQ. When you write it as a, it's gonna be f prime of f minus 1a. This is really tricky, and tricky part was seeing f of minus 1a as b when f of minus 1x as y. Bye.